13 with Nighttime Sky. That's a great tune, by the way. So he's got another one out that's called Carry My Body Down. That's another great tune. So check out Nick 13 official on Twitter and Facebook and find his music. He's a great dude. Here's a band that we have talked about before. We've played them before. We enjoy their music. They're getting radio play, but not with this single. I feel like I've got to play this single because radio stations won't, even though they should, because it's fantastic. We've heard from Parmalee before. Again, on Twitter, it's easy. It's Parmalee. On Facebook, it's easy. It's Parmalee Music. Here it is. This is their first single, doing well with their second one, Carolina, but this is the one that got them started. Must have had a good time. It's a party tune. Crank it up. Enjoy it on Off the Beaten Path Podcast.
My dog up on the roof. And good God, why's my car out in the pool? All I remember was a phone call. Now the party's on. Somebody knocking at my door. Yeah, I don't know what the hell went on around here last night. But now I'm picking up beer cans. What a mess. Oh man, who's that passed out in the yard? All that's left in the fire pit's one of my lawn chairs and a piece of siding on my barn. Somebody doing donuts must have hit the mailbox, cause it's laying out there in the road. There's a flood in the bathroom, a hog in the kitchen, a dude on my couch with a bloody nose. Hey, I don't know what the hell went on around here last night, but we must have had a good time. My bed not in my room. Hey, good God, how did my face get black and blue? All I remember was a bring it on, a pour strong, and all the girls getting down. But now I'm picking up beer cans, what a mess. Oh man, who's that passed out in the yard? All that's left in the fire pit's one of my lawn chairs and a piece of siding on my barn. I guess we use the tabletop for a game of beer pong and the back porch for a dance floor. Somebody took the shower rod, turned it to a strip. Oh man, there's a hole punched through my door. I don't know what the hell went on around here last night, but we must have had a good time. We must have had a good time. Yeah, I sure could use a cold one right about now, cause I'm picking up beer cans. Oh man, somebody's passed out in the yard. All that's left in the fire pit is one of my lawn chairs and a piece of siding off my barn. Somebody doing donuts must have hit the mailbox, cause it's laying out there in the road. There's a flood in the bathroom, a hog in the kitchen, a dude on my couch with a bloody nose. I guess we use the tabletop for a game of beer pong and the back porch for a dance floor. Somebody took the shower rod, turned it to a strip. Oh man, there's a hole punched through my door. I don't know what the hell went on around here last night. I don't know what the hell went on around here last night, but we must have had a good time. Yeah, we must have had a good time. Yeah, we sure had a good time. Yeah, we always have a good time.
What's up?
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/offthebeatenpath.
Appreciate you. You're just so cool.
And follow us on Twitter at OTBP Podcast. Off the Beaten Path Podcast with me, Ben Merritt, and I'm on the phone with a couple of guys that I had the privilege of meeting a few years back, and I've been watching them grow and exchange and move houses, and not to be creepy, guys, but I did watch you move. I got LoCash Cowboys on the line. Chris, Preston, how you guys doing?
Yeah, hey man.
All right, so now both of you are actually on the line, so this could get a little confusing. We'll start with Preston. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
Good.
All right, just because Preston is easier to remember than Chris. Sorry, Chris.
Sorry, man.
All right. I like to start every interview with a couple of really easy icebreaker questions, okay?
Okay.
And you guys don't have to, well, actually, you know what? They are kind of sensitive to where you are because question number 1 is, where are you right now?
That's easy for me. I'm at Starbucks, like always.
And I'm at the gym.
Wow. All right. One of you's getting one kind of energy and the other one's getting the other kind of energy. All right. And question number 2 is, this might be easier for the one at Starbucks. What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm walking around in a parking lot because it's so loud in there, man. It's crazy. I'm right on 21st Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's like the most wild happiness. It's almost like a big office building where everybody from the music industry hangs out. So it's too loud to be in there right now. So I came out here to the parking lot where it's still a little crazy, but I'm just pacing around looking like a crazy man.
All right. And now, Chris, you're at the gym, right?
Yeah, but mine's definitely not as exciting as that. I'm here in the afternoon. There's no one here, and I'm just on an exercise bike, just chilling.
Really? Like you're pedaling right now?
I'm pedaling, man.
What's your mile count up to?
I don't know. It's one of the spinner cycles.
Oh, okay. Well, you're getting your work on. That's fine. So
I'm at 25 minutes.
There you go. That's pretty good clip. We'll see if we can get you over. Well, let's try and get you over maybe 35 minutes when we got this done. All right.
I'm going to be breathing much heavier soon.
As long as you don't hit those hills, man. Don't hit those hills while we're talking. So, all right. Well, boys, good news and bad news in the last couple of years for you. You lost a record label, but you picked up another one almost as quickly.
Yeah, man, it's been a big turn of events over the last 12 months. And, starting in early of last year in 2012, we got our first #1 song with Keith Urban.
Yes, sir.
And,
you wrote that one.
We're Gonna Fly. We wrote that song with a buddy of ours named Jaron Johnson, and that was our first #1, 2-week #1. Followed about 4 months later with Truck Yeah and Tim McGraw, and things just kept on going. Things were rocking, and we lost our record deal last year, but we kind of kept our heads up because we knew that there was a light at the end of the tunnel, with all this successful songwriting going on. And sure enough, in December of 2012, just a few months ago, Average Joe's offered LoCash a new record deal. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Average Joe's, it's Colt Ford's label, and he's heavily involved, and he's been a friend of ours for many years. And so we accepted the deal. We signed the deal, started recording in January of this year. We were finished about February of this year, and the first single's already coming out.
Yeah, and we'll talk about, actually, because you guys released kind of like a teaser single, and then you've got your real single for radio play, and I dig both of them. So we'll talk about both of them throughout this. But the cool thing about it is you guys, you kept your head up, you kept working hard in Nashville, and it just shows that hard work, perseverance, and a little bit of talent gets you a long way.
Man, it really is about perseverance. It's really hard to do because sometimes you get kicked around a lot, man. In this industry and in a lot of stuff that we do in this world, you get kicked around. It's just a matter of how you bounce back up. And we've been probably kicked, stabbed, all the above. But we got up from it, and we were really patient with this next record deal after everything happened. And we were sitting around, and Average Joe's had a couple labels come to us, and Average Joe's they were there a couple years ago just telling us, hey, man, if we get the shot, we want you first. So me and Preston sat down, and we were like, man, this is a blessing in disguise. This label really understands us and gets us. So
yeah, and you guys have got the look, you got the sound, you got everything that matches along with what Average Joe's is doing, and it's definitely a distinct look and sound, that's for sure, guys. You guys are paving your own path, that's for sure.
Yeah, it feels good, man, to finally have our first album coming out. I mean, a lot of people think that we've had an album out, and we really never had anything but singles come out on the radio. And so this is an important year for us because after all these years of work, we finally have a real album that's going to come out June 18th. And I tell you what, man, I know our parents are going to be proud, and all the people out there that have been supporting us for so many years, and persevering right along with us, because it's been crazy for our fans as well, because they want the best for us as well. And so, when we lose a record deal, it's almost like they lost a record deal because they're, cheering us on. And so this is going to be a big June for us. When June 18th rolls around and that album finally comes out, there's going to be a big breath of, relief and accomplishment.
And I want to touch on the fan thing too, because like I said, you had that little teaser single that came out, and there was a lot of fan involvement with the video. Am I correct for Hey Hey Hey?
Yeah, man, we wanted to get the fans involved when we were, it's going to be a teaser of the album. It's called Hey Hey Hey. It's a big old redneck anthem. It's something when you come to LoCash Cowboys, that's the live show you're going to see right there. So we wanted to keep that, involved in our album. And we said, hey, man, these fans deserve it just as much as we do. And they had a chance to be on our album. They had a chance to call in to the website and scream, hey, 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 when we scream, hey, hey, hey. And we heard it. You guys can hear it on iTunes now. And, man, I get chill bumps when I hear it now. That many people call in, and they did it, and it came out fantastic.
Well, I've listened to that song and the radio single, but let's take a quick break. We'll hear Hey, Hey, Hey. We'll see if we can pick out your favorite fan's voice. How about that?
That sounds great. I love this.
Let's talk about mud. Let's talk about trucks. Let's talk about shotguns, white-tailed deer, geese, and ducks. Let's talk about lakes. Let's talk about boats. Let's talk about catfish, big mouth bass, and fishing poles. Let's talk about traps. Let's talk about chewing the back of buck knives and coonskin caps. Let's talk about whiskey. Let's talk about beers. 'Cause buddy, that Fu Manchu on your chinny chin chin, man, that thing looks weird. Hey, I'm from the country. Hey, out in the sticks. Hey, my redneck baby loves me and my music sounds like this. No government, no politics, no trespass sign on a barbed wire fence. You best respect my land, my home. Beware of my dog or be my dog's bone. We can talk about family, we can talk about God, we can talk about football fields and tractors and southern rock. We can talk about hey, hey, and that rowdy song. And if you think Monday nights ain't been the same ever since he's been gone, say hey, hey, say hey, 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 I'm from the country, hey, hey, out in the sticks, hey, hey, my redneck baby loves me and I live for her sweet kiss, hey, hey, I'm from the country, hey, hey, out in the sticks, hey, hey, my redneck baby loves me and my music sounds like this.
There you go. That's the redneck anthem, as they say so themselves. That's Hey, 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 kind of a teaser for the album coming out for the LoCash Cowboys. I got Chris and Preston on the line at the same time. Guys, how you doing?
Yeah, man, we're back.
Chris, how's the bike riding going?
Actually stopped at 30 minutes.
Oh, well, at least we won't have to worry about you hyperventilating on the air. That's fine.
Exactly.
All right, so guys, you hit on it in the earlier portion of the interview, but you do not have an album out. A lot of people are probably surprised by that with the success of the songs Here Comes Summer, Keep in Mind, all in country as well. You got so many singles out there. There had to be an album, but there's not. There's no album yet.
Yeah, and there's a big misconception that we've had a few albums out there. Chris and I have always self-produced some songs.